wanted to show you guys how wet it is. This is the ground here at my camp. And it is just sopping wet out here. So this will definitely be a challenge in these conditions to cook on a campfire. So let's see what we can do. Okay, one of the things that I like to look for when I'm making fire is, in this case, you can see this tree. I don't know how well you'll be able to see this, but the top is broken out of it. And the tree is very dead. Okay, but the bark is really dry. And see, with it being raining for the last long while, everything that's on the ground is real damp and moist. But this bark being up on this tree like this, it's real dry. So this is going to help me to get my fire going really nicely. So I'm going to peel some of this stuff off, collect up a little more stuff, and then we'll get things going. Okay guys, I've been working around my camp here a little bit, and I've got myself some small fuel, some larger sticks, got everything set in the fire pit. I'm going to use a cotton ball with a Swedish fire steel to get things going. I've got some of that dry bark broken up that I showed you here. So hopefully this will be enough to get me going so I can cook my dinner. Alright, so I'm going to get the fire going once the coals are hot and I'm able to start cooking. Okay, well, despite the fact that it's windy, wet, rainstorm is coming in, it's been drizzling just a little bit here for the last few minutes. Of course, I got a nice canopy up above me here. I'm sure you can't see that. But I'm able to get my fire started, and it's going well. I'm going to keep tending this for a few minutes and get it ready to cook on. So I'm happy. I feel my spirits are a lot better now that I've got my fire going. Definitely, fire is a major morale booster when you're out in the dark, alone, in the rain. This is a wonderful sight to see. Alright, stick with me, you guys. Okay, we've got our fire down to just some coals here. And I'm trying out today, or tonight, a new menu. This is ramen noodles and beef jerky. And I've gone ahead and put the spice and everything into the package. And normally I vacuum seal it up, but since I was bringing this one out, I made it yesterday, so I didn't even bother to vacuum seal it. But it's beef jerky and ramen noodles, and I put the spice and everything all in here together. And so all we need is to boil water in order to fix this meal. So let's get at it. Tonight, I guess I should say, I'm used to doing videos in the daytime. I'm using my Nalgene Oasis canteen, U.S. military canteen cover, and of course, my favorite cooking vessel, the canteen cup. You can see I've kind of let my fire go out here, and it's left me with just a nice bed of coals. I kill this light for a minute, you can see what I got. Okay, so that's what I'm going to cook on. And I know the quality of this video might not be great, you guys, but that's the nature of filming at night in the rain, no less. Right, I'm going to get this water in and get these noodles in the pot for you. Well, technically I've already got the water in. It's the Rat 3. It's the knife I chose to bring with me tonight. You just get these noodles, work up a little bit, and then the cup. That way I can see if I need more water. I'm going to put everything on in there. Definitely going to need a little more water. Alright. Okay, that's basically it. What I'm going to do is get my spork and get all this stuff stirred up good, and once I get it cooking I'll bring you guys back so we can take a look at the results. Okay, well our cooking's well underway now, And I wanted to take just a minute to talk to you guys, my friends and subscribers here on YouTube. Just tell you a little bit about what I have in the works. My goal for 2010 is to get out in the field and make more videos of things that I do when I'm out in the field. One example is camp cooking. That's something I've been practicing a lot lately, making campfires and cooking directly on the fire as opposed to using a stove, which if you watch my videos, you know I've used several different types of stoves when I come out. But one of my goals is to cook a little bit better without the use of those stoves, just using natural elements that are already available to me. I also recently acquired a Maxpedition Vulture 2, which several of my subscribers here on the channel expressed interest in, so I'll do a review on that, an in-depth review. And also I've got a video that I'm going to be making real soon, which is called Survival Backpack Part 6. And if you watch my channel often, you know that I have the Survival Backpack series, which is 1 through 5, which was filmed roughly a year ago. And I've made quite a few changes in my pack over the last year. As my skills have changed, my preferences towards different things have changed, I've changed my gear to reflect that. So hopefully I'll make an update video, Survival Backpack Part 6, to show you guys what changes I've made, and then you guys can share your ideas and feedback, and when we share together, everybody learns and benefits. But those are some things that I have coming up real soon on the channel. As time allows, I will do this a little bit more often. But again, one of my big goals is to get out and practice in the field, as you can see I'm doing tonight, in rainy conditions, wet ground. You can see how, I don't know how well you guys can see, the ground's sopping wet. But anyway, just wanted to share those upcoming things with you so you can keep in touch and keep tuning into the channel. And as soon as this food's ready, I'll show you the result. Stick with me, you guys. Okay, one other idea I wanted to share with you before I finish this up is when you're cooking with your canteen cup, you don't need a lot of fire. You don't need a big fire. Sometimes a small, more efficient, compact fire is really the best thing for cooking, in that you don't have to spend a whole lot of time scouting for wood, and you don't have to spend as much time prepping the wood. In fact, I never used a saw or axe or knife in preparing this wood. Everything was done with my hand. I hope you guys can hear me. The wind's starting to pick up a lot. But what I've done is I've gotten everything cooked down to coals, and I've raked my coals real tight up against my canteen cup. And that's going to help me to get the heat into my cup a lot better. And once in a while, the spot around my canteen cup will cool off, so then I just make a small adjustment, rake everything back up to the side, and that helps to keep the heat to the cup. Hopefully you guys can see, if I dim my light a little bit, maybe you'll see better, how I've kind of raked all my coals up to my cup. Yeah, I think you guys can see that. So anyway, just an idea, when you're cooking with a canteen cup, small, efficient fire will work just fine. Will take you less time and energy in preparing, the fire. And once you got these coals here, just rake them up against the canteen cup, and that will get the heat into the thing the most efficiently. So stick with me, we'll finish this up. Alright, well, I think this one's about finished. I think it's about time for me to eat. I'm going to turn this light up just a little bit here. Alright. So here you go. Ramen noodles and beef jerky. By the way, when you use ramen noodles, you can use those little salt packs that come with it, but they got a lot of sodium in them. So I use my own spices, mostly pepper, Mrs. Dash, things like that. That way cut the sodium out. But guys, I appreciate you joining me for this video. Ramen noodles, beef jerky, cooked on a campfire, in the rain, at night, with wet wood. It's been fun. Get out and practice, you guys. And until next time, I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks always for your support. And God bless you and yours. Take care.